hit the nail on the head there. You said like teams like Mystify who aren't around this week, it's almost certain that they're going to take a top 32, let alone a top 16, top 8 spot. I mean, pretty much guaranteed for that team to reach there every week. They're not here this week. That provides a great opportunity, and that opportunity is like multiplied by 4 by some of the teams. I don't think I saw Shiba in the list today, so that's another spot that would have been practically guaranteed to top 8.
I saw a team called Dog Team No Club Org. Or
that's got to be Dog Team Club Org.
I think it has to be them, but I wasn't sure.
I have to check out the roster.
It might be their sub-rosters, but
I think Dog Team is just looking for an org, so they want to make that clear to everyone.
They're just getting it advertised.
Yeah, right there, you know, in the name. No org,
since
we want one.
Mentioned the fact that we have 80-something teams signed up for today's event. Just going to go ahead and plug the fact that signups are available now for next week's event. I believe it's ! Register, correct?
Yes.
Choice, ! Register. Okay, yeah, ! Register in Twitch chat. Get yourself that Battlefy link. Get yourself signed up. 4 teams signed up right now for next week. It's week 26, halfway to a full year of VSS.
Oh,
so
goodness,
next
I didn't
week
even think about that.
Next week is a big week for us at VSS.
Yeah, absolutely. Practically our 6-month anniversary of Valorant Sunday Showdown. How exciting is that? Hopefully to see a lot of these same teams back again. We'll see how Dignitas sets up here on the defense, getting aggressive towards B long. And sending actually one through the teleporter here to get that flank. And Thea capitalizes, takes down Darky. So now Dignitas already with a 5v4. Emily lurking, takes down the recon drone there. Oh,
able to get that
damage.
dash out, but a lot of damage coming in onto that Jet. Rain here on the side gets a big headshot. 2 headshots coming through for this Killjoy. Emily gets the last 2 kills. That is a flawless round coming out for Dignitas.
And that is how you start off the game. A flawless 1-0 round here for Dignitas, getting themselves off on the right foot. Olddudes left staggering, possibly looking for a walker to get themselves back into this one.
Yeah, they're going to need a cane after that one. And did you see the HP bar on Rain there on the Killjoy?
So low.
It was practically entirely gray. I didn't even think we could see a sliver of red. I think it was just like a gray bar.
Dancing on the razor's edge are Dignitas, get themselves onto this 1-0 lead. Olddudes forcing their way onto A site here, pistols in hand. Here comes Milky Way trying to get the spray, finds big damage. Can they find the kill? Emily will take down Nat. Milky Way finds the kill on the Frozen, but not before Frozen gets one. But Dignitas now in a 4v2, looks set to close this out, but Darke gets the kill onto Milky Way, so Olddudes with some opportunity, but here comes Rain once again on the defense, cleans up shop. Dignitas 2-0.
Dignitas looking very clean to start us off. They are just
looking so confident too. I mean, how aggressive was that?
And 2 members at 4 and 0.
Yeah.
Emily already has that ultimate ready, able to get themselves ultimate points in both rounds.
Emily could have just like not bought a gun here and just like popped ult for maximum flex points.
Well, I mean, they don't even have to buy a gun. They've kept themselves alive both rounds.
Yeah.
They still have that SMG from the last round.
You're absolutely right. Emily making the most of these economic opportunities. Now Olddudes get some rifles in hand for 3 Vandals, 2 Phantoms on the side of Olddudes. But certainly a do or die round for them. I think only able to find 1 kill thus far have Olddudes.
And Fault Line getting charged up here for Thea. Oh man, Rain ends up getting caught out, doing their best that they can to get themselves away from that owl drone, but Olddudes with a big push coming in onto B. They have to pull the trigger here soon. Oh, look at Omen moving around on the flank. Frozen able to take down Thea. 5v4 now for Olddudes. 5v3, Jake the Snake able to take down Emily. Rain here on the side has been doing so much work so far, but this is a 5v3.
Yeah, the intel gathering really paying off for Olddudes there. Able to spot out Rain, able to spot out all of the members of Dignitas, and Olddudes get themselves back into this one in a big way with a flawless round of their own off the back of that Frozen 2K. Jake the Snake showing up for that one as well. And now we finally got a game on our hands.
Yeah, but that is typically what we see come through in round 3.
I mean, yeah.
That not the flawless part. The flawless was very good for Olddudes. That's really big.
But yeah, Dignitas on the SMGs.
That was a very typical round 3.
Absolutely. So, Olddudes get themselves on the board here. Emily with the op in hand. Going to peek this long B area here with the intel. Gets spotted out, forced to back away now, and Olddudes put the pressure on B site. No one from Dignitas holding this hookah area. No camera either. No Cypher on the side of Dignitas. Meanwhile, able to push up here, finds big damage onto Emily. Emily forced to back away here, trying to hold this angle, but Niwa takes her down through the wall, and now Olddudes in a 5v4 here, continuing to turn up the pressure. But Sholiana punches right back, takes down Jake the Snake, and now in a 4v4, less than a minute remaining.
Ooh, Sholiana does fall on the side, pushing up into Gardens on B long there, but Rain has this operator now, 4v3, and Milky Way moving in, might be able to get a huge flank here. Oh, they have no one actually guarding A because of that huge flank coming through for Milky Way.
This could be so big for Milky Way if Olddudes aren't careful.
I love the patience coming through for Milky Way here. Moving in, Spike is down. Olddudes moving in on the side. Big kill coming through for Milky Way. Niwa does take down them. Down, but Thea moving in. Trying to get this kill thing. Oh my goodness, Niwa with a 3K. Only one member of Dignitas left. Rain trying to clutch this out. But does have the operator. Probably going to try to just save this.
So yeah, Olddudes tie this one up at 2 now. Despite a thundering start from Dignitas to get this one going, Olddudes climb their way back here to tie this up. Dignitas just going to have to save the op here. Rain has to be careful. Yeah, that Omen teleport. Certainly a dangerous noise to hear, so Rain smartly backs away. Now Olddudes tie it up, and with the economic advantage as well. We'll see what Dignitas will be able to put together. Doesn't look like much. Emily has the op, but I think that's going to be the only serious threat here coming out from Dignitas in this 5th round.
Yeah, going to be looking for Emily to get a kill to start us off, and hopefully be able to pick up one of those rifles, get it in the hands of one of their teammates. If Rain could get themselves a rifle, that would be so important.
Emily wasting no time, pushes forward through a long here. Oh, so close to finding the snipe there. The jump just that effective for Frozen. Frozen escapes this time, sends out the recon drone to get that intel. Rain, meanwhile, on the opposite side, setting up this defense here. B, so close to finding Nat. Nat fighting the turret, meanwhile, doesn't take any damage. Able to time those peaks out perfectly. Oh, Nat could get caught out if they're not careful, but Rain blinks first, gets taken out by Dark A, and now the push comes from Olddudes out onto B, finding big damage onto Thea as she's forced to back away here.
Yeah, Frozen sending shots in, and teleport coming in for this Omen. Frozen has to reload, but Jake the Snake's taken down. Milky Way, Emily able to get the kill onto Frozen there. Dignitas in a 3v4, trying to make this happen. Spike is down, and everyone clumped up in the box here. Oh, Thea able to take down Niwa. Thea gets another one. Nat taking down Emily. This is a 2v2 now. Dignitas definitely possible for them. Thea low HP in a 1v1 versus, oh sorry, 1v2. But oh wow, 1v1 now.
Thea has the rifle in hand, but running out of time. Dark A reloads, playing the time game, finally gets the kill, clutches it out. But that was such a dangerous round from Dignitas, where 4 of their members only had pistols and armor. Really important kills there. Each kill that Dignitas was able to get there. Despite all of that, Olddudes do take the lead here for the first time in this game. But Dignitas will respond with a full buy, though. See if they don't get the op over to Emily. Would have been a question of op or armor. They go for armor this time around. Emily opting for opting rather for the Vandal. And now Olddudes, 4 ultimates on their side. This could be an explosive round here for them. Emily spotted out by the recon bolt, forced to back away here from Showers. But Olddudes haven't committed towards this A site quite yet, really spread out. It may look like they want to favor B side or at least clear it out first. Spike still behind for them.
4 ultimates available here on the side of Olddudes, just the teleport available on the side of Dignitas. So lots of playmaking available here for Olddudes.
Less than a minute remains. Olddudes haven't committed either site quite yet. Dignitas haven't pushed forward, haven't forced the issue here. We'll see what Olddudes want to try to find before starting this execute here. Does look like they'll decide on B or the B teleporter over towards A. Maybe try and force a rotate from Dignitas, but now 30 seconds remaining. Here comes the utility. Oh, Rain almost gets spotted out and gets taken down by Nat. That's going to be a good start here for Olddudes to start this B execute. Thea sending out the fault line there. Doesn't find anybody. So the plant goes down for Olddudes.
Yep, Dignitas did use their teleport to get the Omen over onto the B, help them out. Jake the Snake moving in, gets a little bit of damage done. Oh, but Niwa with the big snap here. Oh my goodness. 2 big headshots there for Niwa, and that is a flawless round coming through for Olddudes.
Wow, big round from Olddudes. They make it 4 in a row, excuse me, after dropping the first 2 to Dignitas. And now Dignitas once again in an awkward position economically may decide to save here. So what was a near perfect start for Dignitas is completely wiped away by Olddudes, and Olddudes in such a comfortable position now to carry out the rest of this first half.
Yeah, Dignitas was able to get those first 2, but now things looking very good for Olddudes. But ultimates now available on the side of Dignitas. They, oh my goodness, that's the second time Nat kills Rain like that.
Yeah, Nat getting so confidently aggressive there towards Yuka. Emily trying to respond, but she just goes down for Nat's second kill of the round. Now a 4v2 for Olddudes. Don't think Dignitas have much of a way back into this one. No health remaining onto Thea, no rifles either. Look to just get an exit frag as Olddudes now extend their lead to 3.
Remaining.
Jake taking down Thea and Milky Way all by themselves now. Olddudes looking to put this 5th point on the board here. And things not looking good for Dignitas in this second half of the second part of the first half.
Whoa, that's deep. Milky Way staying alive here, lurking through lamps. Jake the Snake on the hunt, but don't think they'll connect this time around. Olddudes with a near flawless response to the start from Dignitas. Now Dignitas will be able to get that full buy into their inventories, rifles in hand. Op should go on over to Emily and Will. So now Dignitas with a prime opportunity here to stop the bleeding. Otherwise, Olddudes pretty much secure their lead going into the second half if they take this one. Emily getting aggressive here towards Hookah. See what she can get done with this peek. Roomba goes out. We'll spot her out. Nothing doing this time. Olddudes sending the majority of their resources over towards A for now.
Almost finds the other
So
Sova.
close, yeah. Not as much intel as they would have liked off of that recon drone. Olddudes here forcing their way forwards onto A site. There to greet them is, oh, Milky Way, but Milky Way gets taken down by Jake the Snake. Now just 4 members, make it 3, make it 2 remaining for Dignitas. Dignitas falling on all sides. Olddudes push forward here. Jake the Snake picks up the double, and now just Thea remaining. Olddudes once again pick up the flawless round, and Dignitas make it 6 losses in a row, a tough position to be in.
I mean, first game of the day, we saw a 6-2 at one point.
That's true.
Yeah. We saw a 6-2 at one point in the first part of the day, first game of the day, rather. They were able to come back from that. So
yeah.
Anything's
Elysium.
possible at this point.
Elysium showed us that it can be done. Dignitas need to turn the tide here soon, risking Olddudes running away with this one. It's an awkward buy here from Dignitas. Milky Way with the lone Vandal, the rest opting for pistols. Oh, but still able to find this damage onto Jake the Snake. Can they capitalize? The tripwire may have saved him this time. Emily can't push forward, and Darke comes around the corner, but Showdown gets the trade on the opposite side of the map. Niwa takes down Milky Way, and now just 2 members make it 1 member remaining for Dignitas. Showdown just going to save here.
And if you look at where the blue X's are on the mini-map, Dignitas isn't dying on their side of the map. They're pushing up so far. They're trying to find some stuff at the beginning of the round, and they're just giving away kills and falling apart because of it.
Yeah, a little too aggressive from Dignitas this time around. Olddudes just lying in wait, let Dignitas push onto them and took advantage. So Dignitas now with a tall mountain to climb here already in the first half. Olddudes hunting down Showdown. So close to finding Nat though. See what they can do. Oh, Nat wins out that time around. Olddudes with a near flawless round to extend their lead to 5, and they secure their lead going into the second half here, making it 7 rounds in a row, 7 unanswered for Olddudes.
Yeah, this may force force buy coming through here for Dignitas. They have to try to put another point on the board this half, or the second half is just going to be impossible for them. They picked to be on defense to start this out.
Yeah, see if they can get their grip back onto the game here. Olddudes not wasting any time pushing forwards through Hookah, kind of making the read here onto where Dignitas is going to be set up. Thea on the back side of this B site gets smoked out. Rain lurking towards elbow as well, here to stop the execute. Here comes the showstopper from Nat, doesn't find anyone this time around, takes down the turret after taking a bit of damage themselves. But Olddudes don't follow up on this. They've actually sent the spike over towards A, and that's kind of confused Dignitas a bit as they send 2 members back over towards A site. Olddudes with a staggered approach to this round have pushed Dignitas really far back on the map. Nat so far pushed up, could let Olddudes onto this site.
Oh my goodness, killed with the aftershock.
Sniped through the wall like it was a Hunter's Fury, allows the Rolling Thunder to come out. Darke though takes down Emily.
Yeah, that was a kill on the other side of the map though, so it doesn't affect this spike plant fight. Neo able to take down Milky Way now, but 2v4. Dignitas was looking so good at the beginning of this, but now spike all the way over A again. And
spike planted.
Things not looking super good for Dignitas.
Yeah, I mean, Olddudes with such a weird approach to that round forced Dignitas so far back on the map that they weren't able to control either site. Olddudes had their free selection of A or B, regardless of how many members Dignitas had, and because of that, Olddudes able to find the kills, find the plant as well, and now it is a 6-round lead here for Olddudes. Darke playing exceptionally well, 11-5, but no one really dropping the ball for Olddudes, has to be said.
There's so many questions about what Dig roster it is in Twitch chat. We should just have like a Nightbot response.
I mean, there isn't another Dignitas Valorant roster outside
Yeah,
of
there's
this one.
not. They have players signed, but there's not a full Dignitas roster.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
this is the de facto
this is the
Dignitas
this
roster.
is the Dignitas roster. Like,
Absolutely. And Olddudes showing that they can compete with them now with this 8-round unanswered streak here. Dignitas have certainly impressed in their previous VSS showings. Look to fall to second place here in their group in week 25 if they don't change the tide here soon. Frozen spotting out the rival recon drone. Nat takes care of the turret as well. So Olddudes burning through the utility here of Dignitas.
and I mean, if we think pessimistically about the next 2 rounds, ooh, Emily able to take the Cypher out to start us off. 5v4 now for Dignitas. But if Dignitas not able to win these next 2 rounds, it's nearly impossible for them to come back from this. They need to put something on the board here. Oh, no.
Oh, perfectly imperfect timing there from Thea. Let's Olddudes open the door here for B-side. Rain, the lone defender in the box, trying to find the damage. Rain finds one before going down to Niwa. So a 3v2 here for the attacking side as the spike goes down. Emily here in a prime position.
Oh, one member up top actually dropping down. Looks like they have an operator.
So Olddudes get themselves set up on site. Jake the Snake holding the angle with the op. Could take down Emily. Oh, but Emily wins out, gets the spray through the wall before going down to Niwa, but it opens the door for Milky Way, but the crossfire from Olddudes snuffs out the retake. Olddudes make it 9 unanswered, and we are on the last round of the first half.
Oh, man, that's the kill feed is, I mean, not the kill feed, the score feed
Oh,
is,
yeah. I don't even like to look at it.
it's rough.
It is certainly a tale of one side looking at the score feed there. Niwa, Darke playing exceptionally well. So hard to out-frag them here. Now Dignitas, the last round on this first half here. Their last chance to get one more round here in the first half. Nat once again able to push through Hookah almost unanswered.
Three ultimates available here on the side of Dignitas. I don't think we've even seen a lockout get used by Rain here.
Oh, wow. Nat with the reads onto Rain, knows where she's set up, gets the kill, but Sholiana with the revenge onto Nat evens this back up to a 4v4 here with less than a minute remaining. Olddudes stack their members over towards Hookah for now, but still either site could be an option for them. Time working against them here as Dignitas fall back onto site.
Emily with this op guarding A short. But a bunch of members moving in onto B for Olddudes here.
30 seconds left.
Only ultimate available on the side of Dignitas are those blades coming through for Emily. She's on the other side of the map.
Thea now trying to stop this push. There's less than 20 seconds remaining.
There we
She does
go.
well to get the first. Can she get the second? Oh, finds the headshot onto Niwa, but Niwa wins out, taking more damage here, tries to back away. Jake's the Snake, though, takes down Milky Way. Sholiana follows up. Jake the Snake gets the double kill now. Just Emily remaining, knives in hand, only 3 knives remaining. And Jake the Snake closes out the round for Olddudes. Olddudes onto double digits second half.
Switching sides.
Yeah, and that is a rough place to be in right now if you're if you are Dignitas. But if you're an Olddudes fan, you got to be feeling good right now.
Yeah, Olddudes 3 rounds away from closing this out off the back of an exceptional performance from Niwa, really coming alive in the second part of that first half. Dignitas now have to respond here on the attacking side, and they have to do it now rather than later. No rounds to play with left for them.
we're going to have to see a repeat of that unbreakable kill feed, score feed there for Dignitas if they want any chance of taking this one away from Olddudes.
Yeah, it's got to look like the exact opposite. And Jake the Snake falls for Dignitas to get it started in the right way here. Now with a early 5v3 advantage, just Frozen remaining here on the B site, sending out the utility that they can after they get spotted out by the other recon bolt. Now Frozen taking the flash in the face, taking big damage. Nat gets traded out, and Emily gets the 3K onto Frozen, just Dark A remaining.
Yeah, Dignitas looking so good on these pistol rounds. Should be able to pick this up here, and yeah, good round coming out here to start things off for Dignitas.
Yeah, Dignitas 2-0 now in the pistol rounds, and that if you're going to start the journey, that's how you get it started. So we'll see how Olddudes respond. I think they'll just opt to save here. Dignitas picking up 5 Spectres on their end, looking to make it 2 in a row here in the second half.
Yeah, they need to take every round they can if they want any hope of coming back here, but I think your best hope comes through trying to shut down Niwa.
Yeah, have to be wary of that Omen lurking. Wow, Dark A avoids getting spot out, but Dignitas knows someone's around that corner.
Yeah, it feels good to not get spotted out, but it also feels really bad to not even be able to shoot the static target.
Yeah. Pros and cons to everything. Dignitas get another 5v3 advantage here in the second round of the second half as they make their way onto A site. Frozen setting up here in heaven. Niwa pushing forward with that shorty. Frozen, though, the sneaky kill onto Milky Way gives Olddudes a bit more of a chance here. Niwa, though, in a difficult position to try and push forward. Jake the Snake trying to catch Dignitas out of position. Frozen, oh, with one big shock dart, gets 2 big shock darts, but still gets taken down regardless. Now just a 2v1 here. Jake the Snake is able to get the Spectre in hand, but only 38 HP, smokes the defuse, fakes the defuse, and gets sprayed down by Rain. Dignitas, 2 in a row.
And this is what happened at the beginning of last half, so we'll have to see if they can keep this momentum rolling now that Olddudes have rifles in their hands.
Yeah, no full armor for Dark A, has to be said, though. So at least one small silver lining there for Dignitas in the face of this full buy from Olddudes. But Dignitas, on the other hand, are forcing up a bit, get the 2 Vandals and a Phantom as well to try and even the playing field. Emily is going to save for the op in the next round. Thea as well, saving some cash in the bank. So Dignitas.
I think that's a mistake. I think you need the rifles here.
Yeah, you just don't have any rounds to play with anymore.
And you're going to be on attack too. So the operator not going to be as effective. You can still make things happen with it, but I would rather just have the rifle to go to have the most favorable 1v1 I can.
Yeah, Thea, I think, saved the Spectre over from last round, and after rebuying armor, would have only been able to get a Bulldog, so that's why Thea there saved for the Spectre. But yeah, on the side of Emily, I could certainly, yeah, agree with you. Like, it may have been time to just opt for the Vandal and forego the op, but see how it plays out. Less than a minute remaining for the attacking side. Spike still behind them for now. Rain able to push up there in hookah unchallenged, but it looks like the play may be over towards A for Dignitas.
I have the spike.
Yeah, we have another round 3 ultimate coming through here for Emily. Done a very nice job in these pistol rounds to get themselves multi-kills.
30 seconds left.
Emily moving in, gets caught out by that tripwire, but about to find GNAT.
GNAT forced to back away from the flash. Here comes the plant from Dignitas.
Spike planted.
Ooh, Thea able to get the kill onto Darka, and Jake the Snake able to get himself a big 2K there before falling to Showdown. Emily does end up falling. Niwa gets himself a big kill. Oh my goodness, Rain!
Oh no! The fadeaway shock dart from Frozen clutches out the round, but what a spectacular performance for Rain. Only 15 HP remaining to get that big spray down, but Frozen with the perfectly placed shock dart to close out the round for Olddudes. And now Olddudes 2 rounds away here from winning this match. And Dignitas in an awkward position economically.
I don't even.
It's like, would those 2 rifles have changed what happened? I don't know. Who can say? But now, what we can say, Dignitas, mostly pistols on their side. Emily opts for the Spectre. But this is going to be a difficult round for them to secure.
Why are you buying the Spectre if you're going to pop your ult? Okay, that might have been the Olddudes.
Yeah, I was going to try to. I was trying to decipher who exactly popped the ult.
They need to fix that. We need a.
The
an
green
indicator. Yeah, the same with the Rain ultimate.
So it is Jake the Snake who has the ult in hand. Emily yet to pop hers. Here comes the push from Dignitas. Emily spotted out by the camera there. Here comes the push from the rest of her team. Sholiana sprayed down by Nat. Dark A here. Oh, Nat with the triple kill off the back of the paint shells. Nat with the 4K. Can they make it the ace to send Olddudes on to match point?
That's just disrespect to Olddudes. Like,
really, really BM grenade there.
yeah, you got a 2K with the grenade.
That's not all right.
No, I think that the craziest part about that, he was able to empty his full SMG clip into 4 members, and they didn't turn. They didn't turn on him.
Wow, Nat with the ace, sending Olddudes on to match point. Dignitas with their last chance here to get themselves back in the game.
And if they try grouping up like that again, he has the rocket this time.
Oh no. Yeah, the ult that came out from Jake the Snake last round, and now the ult ready for Nat on the side of Dignitas. 2 ults remaining here. Emily did save her ult here, as well as the Hunter's Fury for Sholiana. Going to have to come in clutch here.
Big push coming in on out of hookah here for Olddudes.
Yeah, aggressive positioning over towards the B side, but Dignitas have set up for the A side. But look at how Olddudes may be able to pinch in on them, but they actually decide to only send Jake the Snake on the flank. He's so close to finding out Thea, but don't know how much intel he has. Peeking around the corner. Rain gets taken down. Jake the Snake finds one as well. Olddudes in a 5v3 now on match point. 3 kills away from a perfect group stage.
Yeah, and if you're Dignitas, hope is all but taken away right now. 3v5, not the place you want to be in. Showstopper's still available. Hunter's Fury still available. So even if you start the plant,
there's a lot of stuff flying at your head.
You're in a difficult position at that point.
A lot of projectiles available for Olddudes here with 3 members to greet the 3 attackers of Dignitas. Here comes the push. Here comes the Hunter's Fury from Olddudes. Doesn't find anybody this time, but Jake the Snake gets killed, as does Niwa, and Frozen closes it out for Olddudes. Olddudes, it was nary a doubt for them most of that game, and they closed it out 13-4 over Dignitas.
Yeah, when you have such a strong attack half, such a strong first half like Olddudes did have there, it's nearly impossible for Dignitas to try to come back from that. Put them in such a difficult position. They had really good pistol and SMG rounds, but really questionable buys coming through for Dignitas. Really messed up their economy, and there were certain points where their economy could have been more set up, but they forced for ops, they forced for certain buys, and it really put them behind. People don't value the economy and put enough time into considering how much it can screw you.
It was certainly a lot of difficult positions for Dignitas, back to back to back. A lot of difficult decisions they had to make economically, but Nat was the one making those decisions difficult for them, picking up the match MVP for the 3rd game here of the group stages. 15, 9, and 8, a stunning KDA. Also that ace there to get Olddudes onto match point can't be understated. And yet, certainly a Olddudes centric scoreboard there. So that will do it for the group stage here, the Valorant Sunday Showdown Week 25. We're going to take a quick break, and then we will be into top 32. Stick around. You definitely don't want to miss it.